Okay, y'all, the day has finally come. Black Ops 3 is finally available and out to the public. This is going to be my first impressions video, even though it kind of really doesn't count because I played the beta and everything. But this is my overall impression of Black Ops 3. To give me a little bit of background, I've been playing since COD 4. It's about 7 CODs, so I have a lot of Call of Duty experience and expectations of the series at this point. And Black Ops 3 doesn't really fall short. It actually really holds up. I think it's probably one of the best Call of Duties we've seen in the last 3 years. It feels very normal. It feels like Black Ops 2. Weapons are pretty strong all around the board. Nothing feels too weak. Hit detection and connection have been an issue for the past couple days because of the servers and I don't know, servers with Sony and whatnot, so everything's been a little wonky and it hasn't been as dedicated. So there's been a lot of like 2 and 3 bar games. And speaking of 2 and 3 bar games, this gameplay that I'm actually showing you was on that kind of connection, but had a great game. I was 44 and like 5 in TDM, which 44 kills is more than half of what you need to win for a 75 kill game. But overall, I think Black Ops 3, it needs a couple fixes, just a little bit, stupid little things. The gun balance, I think there needs to be a little bit of a gun balance, a little bit of tweaking, I should say, with certain weapons, certain niche weapons. Niche weapons kind of like the Gorgon. Now, it's a cool concept that it's a 2-shot kill, and it's really, it's supposed to be slower. But what that's bred is having people just sit somewhere with a silencer on a high point and just wait to 2-shot somebody across the map. If that's the case, it either needs a 1, fire slower, 2, change the damage from a 2-shot to a 3-shot at least, or a 2-shot headshot. Because that kind of power on a light machine gun is kind of ridiculous. I've gotten turned down when I've had the advantage on somebody because he had the Gorgon.
So light machine guns can kind of beat assault rifle?
Another addition to weapon balance, in my opinion, is also going to be the shotguns. Shotguns seem better than the beta, but still very shitty overall. And I mean that because I'm using the first shotgun right now, which I think is the BRM. It's a pump action. Usually pump actions are supposed to have some of the best range for the shotgun category because of the delay from the pump for your next shot. But in this case, I find myself getting within almost like 10 feet of people, aiming down sight and pumping a shot into them, and they don't die. I either have to fire 2 shots, switch to a sidearm, or something. I think the shotgun damage, or maybe the shotgun range, should be buffed just a tad. I can understand maybe not buffing it too much, because there is an attachment called long barrel that's supposed to increase your range, and so your damage doesn't fall off too fast. But right now, it's just very unsatisfying just losing some of the kills I get with a shotgun because either 1, the range isn't there, or 2, they just suck up a shot without any remorse. There's a couple cool shotguns, like the last shotgun you unlock is called the Argus. I think it's like Argus 37. It's basically a futuristic model 1887. I played with it in the combat training. It's very strong. Like, it has a far superior range than your first shotgun, the BRM, and its hip fire is pretty freaking ridiculous. But with that said, it's a lever action, which is even slower than the pump action. So it has its downfall. The other weapon I think that needs balanced right now at the moment that I've seen, or maybe not balanced, it's inconsistent because of the server and hit detection right now, or not servers, servers and connection to games. The XR2. When I use the XR2, it's a burst weapon. If you hit all 3 shots, they die in 1 burst. You know, it's common sense. It's good quality gun. But whenever I pick that up, it takes 2 or 3 bursts to kill 1 person because it just doesn't hit right. I've heard the same thing said about the Gorgon when my friends use it. But we'll see what happens. It could be just the servers, it could be the gun, it could be whatever. One more weapon that's been bothering me lately is the starter assault rifle. It's the KN-77, basically like an AK. People use that gun quite a bit. You know, it's the first weapon, it makes sense. It's usually pretty decent. I feel as though it's actually a little too good for an AK variant. I've been getting almost like sniped with it compared to the weapons I'm using. I'm using like the ICR, which is almost like an M4 from other Call of Duty, or maybe an ACR from Modern Warfare 3. It feels very good, it's very solid, but I get outgunned. Like I said, it could be servers, it could just be the weapon, it could be both, it could be me. I don't know. It really depends. These are just little things that I've noticed and I feel like aren't quite correct yet. If you're waiting to play Black Ops 3, I will say this: it will only get harder if you join in late. For that reason, it's because of the perks. Once you prestige or once you get up to level 55, you unlock kind of the better perks in the system of things, and these better perks are like Ghost, Flak Jacket, Tac Mask. Ghost, really, when radar goes up, you either have to have hope someone shoots the radar down or do it yourself. Otherwise, you are a sitting duck and you are always on radar when that thing is up in the air, those UAVs. We have like one person that's dedicated to taking him down, so it's pretty good. And I just got Ghost, I think, yesterday, so I have it on a couple classes. It's not a bad system. The other tactical, I believe, that's really annoying right now. I think it needs to be toned down just a bit. It was toned down in Advanced Warfare, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's toned down in this, because this game is slower, is the concussion grenades. I have my sensitivity almost like near max, and when I get concussed, I can't turn for shit. Like, it lasts a little too long in my opinion. It should be maybe toned down by a second, half a second, something, because when you're concussed and you don't have tac mask, you are sitting a duck waiting to get just punished. Other than that, I think it's a pretty solid game. It's fun when the servers are good and running. The game types are filling up pretty nicely. They're even to play. I don't feel like I'm getting BS'd a lot. And that's all for my impression. This is your boy, Hellraider, signing off.